My name's Graham. I'm the founder of Tourne de Transmission. The Spring 16 collection was based primarily around a tribe called the Kogi, who live in the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta in Colombia. It was a documentary called Aluna, the Elder Brother's Warning, that drew me to the Kogi tribe, and just the way they look, the style, the way they drape their silhouettes, and the clothes they make for themselves. It was quite an interesting look. A lot of the accessories and the hats came from Barry and were from his vintage collection, going back to his days with Ray and the Buffalo movement. And he's always been about details in the looks, and it was quite interesting to see how he brought in all these different ideas that were references back to the Kogi, how they wear their bags, cross straps. So that was a really easy thing for us to inject into the collection. I wanted to work with Kickers. It's a brand that's always been synonymous to me with youth culture. It's always been it was born in the idea of youth culture and revolution back in France in the sort of late 60s, early 70s. So they're very similar to a wallaby. They're kind of based on a whole Inuit moccasin, which felt right with the collection and its reference points. It wasn't really a style they were selling. And we looked through the archives, and there was the Dinku there, that it was the shoe that I'd seen back in the sort of 80s that I remember, and which was great, and we were able to find the factory that originally made it and bring that back and put it into our own colour palettes and stuff as well. So it was a really nice opportunity to work with the brand on something like that. Nixon, I've always been a supporter of creative projects over the years, and it was an interesting idea to be able to create our own range of, we did 8 watches, create those based on the colour palettes, materials, like we had a denim strap, which was kind of tuned into what we were doing with denim within the show. A lot of precious metal styles. When you look at the watches themselves, they stand up on their own, but also they worked really well within the context of the show.